Did you know that the annual G20 Summit brings together the leaders of the world's largest economies? But what really goes on behind closed doors at this influential meeting? Let's uncover the untold secrets of the G20 Summit. The G20 Summit, a clandestine gathering of world leaders, shrouded in secrecy, yet wielding immense power. In this comprehensive exploration, we peel back the layers of mystery that envelop this global event, and dive into the untold secrets that transpire at the heart of the G20 Summit. To understand the secrets of the G20 Summit, we must first grasp its essence. The G20, short for the Group of 20, is an informal forum comprising the world's 20 largest economies, including 19 countries and the European Union. The G20 emerged in 1999 as a response to the Asian financial crisis. Its primary purpose, to provide a platform where global leaders could convene, discuss pressing economic issues, and collaborate on coordinated solutions. Annually, the G20 holds a two-day summit, with each member country taking turns as the host. The host nation sets the summit's agenda, covering diverse global topics such as climate change, economic growth, and international security. Behind closed doors, world leaders engage in rigorous debates, exchanging ideas and striving to reach consensus on these critical matters. However, it's crucial to note that the G20 is not a formal international organization and lacks binding decision-making power. Now, let's unveil the untold secrets that have occasionally surfaced from the shadowy recesses of the G20 Summit. One of the most guarded secrets of the G20 Summit is the intense negotiations that transpire behind the scenes. World leaders engage in heated debates, often lasting hours, as they grapple with complex global issues. These negotiations are not just robust, they are essential to achieving consensus and making tangible progress on the most pressing global challenges. Another concealed aspect of the G20 Summit is the intricate power dynamics at play. The G20 encompasses nations with vastly different economies and political systems. The United States and China, two of the most influential members, frequently have contrasting perspectives on global issues, and their rivalry for influence within the G20 is palpable. Special interests quietly infiltrate the G20 Summit. Lobbyists from around the world descend upon the event to influence the decisions of world leaders. These lobbyists represent an array of interests, ranging from businesses to non-governmental organizations to environmental advocacy groups. Amidst the secrecy, protests serve as a visible reminder of the G20 Summit's impact on global society. Activists and demonstrators from various corners of the globe gather to voice their concerns and demand change. Their causes span issues like climate change, poverty alleviation, and tackling inequality. To comprehend why the G20's secrets matter, we must recognize its significance. G20 member nations collectively represent over 80% of global GDP and house more than 60% of the world's population. The decisions forged within the G20 Summit can profoundly impact the global economy and the lives of billions. Notably, the G20 has played pivotal roles in addressing the global financial crisis and managing the COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, the G20 tackles critical global challenges such as climate change and poverty. In conclusion, the G20 Summit remains an enigmatic nexus of power and diplomacy. Behind the scenes, it hosts intense negotiations, intricate power struggles, the influence of special interests, and the echoes of protests for change. Yet, it is a vital gathering, bringing together the leaders of the world's largest economies to deliberate on the most crucial issues of our time. The next time you hear about the G20 Summit, remember the untold secrets that lie beneath its surface, shaping the course of our global future.